go live.
Everybody gather around. Let me tell y'all about the wildest thing ever. It's called bash ball. Not one league, not 1 year, not one small hall. It's over 2,000 teams plus. But in the end, only one can stand tall. From dead ball dust to the long ball flight. From black and white box scores to the stadium lights. From Root to Robinson, from Gibson to Gwynn. Every age steps up and the bash rolls in. You got Pinnock, winners, quarters, legends, long shots. Teams that came in blazing, teams that got hot. Old time flannels, pullovers, polyester class. Whoa! We're talking bash ball, where the greats all meet and the underdogs brawl. Bash ball! Yes, bash ball. One sim to rule them all. That's bash ball. That's bash ball. You got Earl Wilson kneeling, Hack Wilson mashing. Cobb talking loud and the bass runners dashing. Mandolin in the shadows, maze in the sun. That's some club from 1919, still getting it done. You got heartbreak, upset, stick and punch pride. A favorite gets flipped and the whole room goes wild. A sweet out of nowhere, a game 3 scare. And a team nobody picked is suddenly there. The final 32, that's a beautiful sight. 32 survive and still ready to fight. After all those rounds and all those names, still room for one more team to etch its fame. Bash ball! We're talking bash ball, where the old park's live and the legends still call. Bash ball! Yes, bash ball. Every era steps alive in bash ball.
I got my own personal. We got my fade out there. I just did with the volume. How's that? Like that?
Really high tech stuff going on.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is episode 4 of the Big Beautiful Baseball Bash, and I'm Mike Silva, and this is. I'll let you announce your own name this time.
Yep, I'm Jamie Marshall.
He's from the Sports Gaming Journal, Jamie Marshall.
Yep.
And he's got his Substack, by the way. Substack seem to be the place to be now.
You might know me from Substack.
Yeah.
Of course, the assistant Troy McClure. You might know me from other infomercials.
Yeah, hopefully people can hear us. I'm just going on. I always have this fear that we're going to do this whole broadcast and someone's going to be like, hey, I didn't hear a word you just said. Oh, well.
We'll just get AI to go back and put our voices in for us.
I think we have everything. I'm not on mute, and I can hear you, and you can hear me. And we're both on the stage. So anyway, welcome to our fun fictional world that we've Jamie and I have created. And thanks for joining us and listening or watching. We're just going to continue on with the first round of games and the final 32.
I think we're about halfway through day one. Day one of round 1.
Just about a little less than halfway, but
I think we one game short. Yeah,
9 games left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yesterday we got through 7, so I wouldn't plan on finishing the first day of round 1, the first games of round 1 until maybe the next time.
It's the bash. You got to pack a lunch if you want to follow this one.
That's right. Bring your lunchbox. All right. So I know there's a lot of people. It's Sunday night, holiday weekend. So I'm sure people are busy, but that's fine. We're going to press on and we're going to have some fun. Ooh, excuse me. We're going to talk baseball while we're playing. And I guess the first game we got on tonight is the 1926 Washington Senators and the 1929 Chicago Cubs. Stan Kovaleski versus Charlie Root.
Bring up their little preview screen.
And I'm going to take this off. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do the preview screen on the broadcast. I'm just going to have that on the side.
Okay.
Try to manage out during the game so I can just kind of look. And when I'm broadcasting, I can kind of give you some stats.
The Senators, all right. They're the team of the infamous Bedlam at the Bash game in 2018.
23 to 18. That's right. As we went over in our preview / our review show, yes, there was a great Philadelphia Phillies Washington Senators tilt where it was like a football score. Yeah, amazing. It was a one inning,
like
14 runs.
It was like football quarters, 14 in one quarter, 10 in another quarter.
Yeah, it was like 11, I think, 14 and 11. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was crazy. Couldn't believe it. I thought it was going to be like, not too many games you see 25 runs in. So
This is a fun matchup. We got two teams from pretty close time frame, 26 and 29.
yep, we got Charlie Root going up against Sam Rice to start off. We're going to do our little flyby.
1929 Wrigley Field, brought to you by
Yep.
Mike Sullivan.
Oh, look at that. Oh. And the guy goes behind the wall. All right. There's a leadoff double for Sam Rice.
Oh, pretty good.
Error. Buddy Meyer with an error, so that's not too. And
the deuce.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Norm McMillan with the error. I said Buddy Meyer, so I read that thing wrong. So here we go. Bases loaded, nobody out right off the bat. Joe Judge grounds one to short. He goes to second. First double play, and 1 run scores. No RBI for that one. Man, there's a strike 3. Oh, it could have been a lot worse for the for the Cubs there, that is. Let's see. We got Kai Kyler hit 281 and 2 homers and 8 RBIs in the bash.
Going against Stan Kovaleski. Pretty good matchup.
And he goes for a walk. Now Rick Stevenson, he was one of the better players for the Cubs in their bracket. 354, 3 homers and 8 RBIs, and he flies one hard to left. I mean to center. I'm sorry, and he makes the catch.
It's an interesting way they had it set up back then with that little bleachers just out there. Looked like
yeah,
it could be
they had some weird configurations out there early on.
Yeah. The left fielder going like into left center could like kill himself running into one of these poles.
Yes, exactly. And Hack Wilson made an appearance in the Bash Balls video.
That's right. MVP of his bracket.
Muddy Rule, one of my favorite names in the Bash. Muddy,
a really good catcher in his day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice backhanded play by is that English? Woody English. That's good.
Woody English, yeah. Earl McNeely. It's funny that we got a couple of matchups with we got a couple dead ball teams matched up together. This is a couple of teams from the the 20s. Pretty similar era. Oh, there's a hit by pitch.
Charlie Root. Yeah, he's not messing around.
Kovaleski goes down. I like the Washington Senators. Very simple uniforms. Nothing on the front. Just a little sleeve patch with the logo on it. It's pretty cool.
2016 was coming off of 2 World Series appearances the 2 years before in real life.
Wow. And here comes Charlie Grimm, better known as Jolly Charlie.
One of your better nicknames.
Yeah, I love that one. Oh, and he shoots one down the left field line all the way to the brick wall down there. And he's going to go in there for a double. And there's a base hit, and that could score. Let's see. No, they're going to stick him. They're going to stay with him at third. First and third, nobody out. Oh, they're going to try to get him at second. Oh, it doesn't. They don't get him at second for the double play, but the run scores. All right. Man, a grounded to second. Gets the run at a third, so Charlie Root's up trying to get himself the lead, and he cannot do it as he grounds to short. Should have the play, and he does. Third inning we go to, and his buddy Meyer. So just for Charlie Root went 5-1 in the bash in the bracket he was in with 3.26 ERA, so in 6 games, so not too bad.
Yeah, definitely big reason they won for sure.
Yep.
We got Sean joining us and Val Maniac.
Oh, cool. Thanks for coming in, guys, again. Yep. Appreciate it. And we go to the bottom of the third. Stan Kovaleski went 4-2 with a 2.49 ERA in 6 games for the Senators in that bracket.
For people just tuning in, this is the 26 Senators facing the 1929 Cubs.
And here's a short ground at the third, and he makes the play. 1 out. Here's Hornsby. And there's a base hit. It's going to drop in. And let's see. They're not going to try that, I don't think. Nope.
Hornsby had a good tournament, but not quite to Hornsby standards tournament.
And there's Hack Wilson. Yep, Hack Wilson just drives in another run. I think the Cubbies take the lead 2-1.
Yep. So I have a feeling this is not going to be a 2-1 game now.
No. Ooh, look at that. Makes a nice play at third. All right. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-1 Cubs.
That's bluish.
Yes. Base hit up the middle. And it caught stealing there. Nice throw by Mike Gonzalez. That's an odd name for that era. But a lot of chicks and size and not too many Gonzalez's.
Yeah. Maybe a little more Deadwell era, but definitely Deadwell era, lots of German and Irish names.
Yep. There is Mike Gonzalez at the plate. And he grounds it to short. And 2 outs. And we go to the 5th inning. Oh, we dropped third strike. Unfortunately, it doesn't. The camera angle does not go over there, but it is out. So they get him at first. Have to look into that, see if there's anything I can do. I don't think there is anything with these camera angles, but I like that. I like having that behind the pitcher view. Some people can do without it. I like it. I think it gives a unique, not unique, but I think it gives a great look at where the pitch goes. And
I was about to say, if you pay close enough attention, if you don't play out of the parking lot, you can see the pitch matches up of where the bat makes contact, so you can kind of get a realistic look.
Yeah, and I like seeing where when the ball comes off the bat, you can kind of almost tell if it's going to be a good hit or not. You know, I mean, you can see, you can honestly tell where it's going to go, obviously. But I like the view, and you get to see the detail, the uniforms, and
it's just something different. These games, they're not really meant to be like video games, so it just adds a little, extra element to it.
Exactly. And here we go. It's still 2-1 game. And Joe Judge is up to bat. And he gets a base hit to the right side.
Joe Judge has a
little walk. Another error on third base with McMillan. That's his second one. Second error of the game. Ooh, it's a nice. Oh, it's a walk. I thought that was in there. Walks in a run, tie game. Oh man, nice diving stop, but it can't make the play. That's going to be a single. 3-2 Washington. They haven't even hit the ball out of the infield that much this inning, and they still haven't. Pop up the second, and there's 2 outs. Here comes Sam Rice, and he grounds the first. Wow, they dodged a bullet there again. And after 5.5, it's 3-2 Washington. Here comes Hack Wilson, 1 for 2 with an RBI. And line drive. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch. Let's see that one again.
Goose Goslin.
Only a 3-star catch, so it's not that. Yeah, it did something. It looked like he was bowing down while he was catching it. And there's a walk for Kovaleski. Woody English. And, another strike down to second. Muddy Rule this time throws the runner out. And there's a fly ball to center. That's going to do it. And we go to the top of the 7th.
Score stands close.
Let me see. All right. Val Maniacs in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Only I'm in Mass. Jamie is not in Massachusetts. He's pretty far away, actually, from there. And you can, if you want to tell him where you're from, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine, too.
Oh, no, yeah. No, I grew up in Maryland, in Silver Spring, D.C., but I've lived in Florida for the last 25 years. So, on the
There you go. I know Weymouth somewhat well. I know a few people that live in there right now and living there now. And yeah, that's cool.
Although my grandmother on my mom's side is from Worcester, Massachusetts. That's where she grew up. So I have an outside connection.
Worcester. Welcome to Worcester. And here we go. It's still coming along. It's not much action going on. It's 3-2 still. Washington going into the 8th inning. Hal Carlson is now pitching. Can't say I know who that is, but he might. You never know. He might make a name for himself in this game. A lot of balls being hit right to the defense.
Yep.
And ground ball takes it unassisted, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Riggs Stevenson still has yet to get a hit.
I'd say both of these big powered offenses kept
He struck him out. Just pumped the fastball by him.
Struck him out as right.
High and tight.
Yeah. And Hornsby just gets a weak round of the catcher. I think he's going to have it. He does. There's 2 outs. Hack Wilson. A few crowd members trying to get the crowd going. And here we go. Top of the 9th. See if Washington gets some insurance.
Swing.
Ooh, that went around. Yeah, okay. He went around on that check swing. So, yeah, grounded to second. Hornsby picks it up, and his Art Neff is pitching, by the way. He seemed to be all over the bash.
Yeah, he had some good performances on different teams.
Many different teams, I feel like.
Yeah, I think the Giants were one of his better, stronger.
Oh, here we go. Furpo Marbury, one of my favorite names.
Oh, yeah, Marbury's getting in again.
Yep, Furpo. So I love that name. He did pretty well in this, obviously, for this team, this bracket that they were in. And we'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Deep fly to left field. And I jinxed him, and he gives up a tying home run.
Wow.
Jolly Charlie. Go for ball, indeed. Charlie Grimm ties the game and nobody out. And let's see now. Now they're in danger. Now Washington's in danger of losing it by giving up one more run. So here I am talking about Furpo and how I love his name, and he did great. And he gives up a home run to tie it. Footsie Blair is now up to bat. He grounds it to short. That's going to be close, and he's out. And Mike Gonzalez.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. We're going to extra innings. Yep. I think this is the first extra baseball
this is our first,
in the final 32. All right. World's worst gamer says his ex-wife lives in Miami, Florida. That's about as far as you can get from Canada, right? So,
relations improve.
There's a base hit, and that's going to score a run.
Ivan, they take the lead right back.
And another hit. So looks like the Chicago Pen is not doing so well. Oh, bases are loaded. 1 out. Sam Rice up to bat. Art Neff pitching. Oh, another shot up the middle with the infield in, and 2 runs are going to score. It's now 6-3.
Earl Weaver was never a big fan of the infield in.
In case anybody was wondering if this game was going to take a long time, I don't know. Might not. All right. Art Neff is coming up to bat. They're not even pinch hit. I don't even know if they have anybody they can pinch hit. Well, some of these teams don't have much of a bench.
Well, the bash is all about volume. Volume.
And fly ball, that's 2 outs. And it looks like Washington's on the verge of taking game 1 here. And Riggs Stevenson flies out to the third baseman, and that's it. Washington takes game 1. And let's see here. 3 for 6 for Sam Rice.
Washington team is going to be dangerous, I have a feeling.
Mm-hmm. Charlie Grimm was the one bright spot on the team on the Chicago side offensively. Yep. Well, Marbury ended up getting the win after blowing the save. So,
Yep.
All right.
He converted a save into a win.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next game we have coming up is the 1903 Naps and the 1908 Pirates.
We're going all dead ball. We need to get bring Beatles over.
We got Howie Kamnitz, I know, really, and Earl Moore. Oh, I see. World's Worst is posting some AI stuff. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Exposition Park has been given new life by thanks to Jamie Marshall providing an updated background based on the actual time period and actual location. Now, granted, it's not, it's definitely not perfect. As you can see, there's a lot of repeats out there, but it's a pretty good idea.
That Pittsburgh,
that industrial
by the river
revolution era, and you can see the bridge back
the
there.
Building in left field and the bridge are accurate.
Yep. So anyway, I'm really enjoying this. I mean, because Exposition Park was one of the more plain parks that I had before. I didn't really know much about it. I did add a lot of these advertisements and stuff after the fact recently. So it has been. Yeah.
I was going to say, not surprisingly, historically, it was known for getting flooded a lot, being so close to the river.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I hope it's cool though. All right. We got Howie Kamnitz. He's going to be facing Bill Bradley, Harry Bay, Nap Lajoie, Charlie Hickman, Elma Flick, Harry Bemis, Jack Toney, John Gocknauer, and Earl Moore. And then on the Pittsburgh side, we have Fred Clark, Alan Stork, Honus Wagner, Tommy Leach, Owen Wilson, Ed Abaticchio. I think you said he was one of the first Italian Americans to be playing in the baseball, I think, or something from Italy or something.
Somebody can Google that, but for some
Roy
reason
Thomas.
I thought in my head that first.
Yep. It could be it's a good call. George Gibson in the pitcher, Howie Kamnitz. So here we go. And we're going to give this little...
what Sean said about emissions, the best ones being free. It's kind of like food.
He struck him out. Just pumped the fastball.
All right, there's a strikeout for Kamnitz, number 1. And let me just bring up my... Where is this? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at Cleveland Naps. Here we go. I'm just bringing up my... And Nap Lajoie hit 283 with 3 homers, 10 RBIs in his bracket, and 6 stolen bases. So he's a threat on the base paths, obviously. And he grounds to third. No chance there. But
I want to say 1903 Cleveland is the oldest team that made it into the final 32.
Yep, it is. It is.
We have 1903 to 2022.
Oh, there's a shot. That's deep. And
he's not catching that.
Oh, just dropped. Luckily, he kept in front of it. No, he dropped in front of him. So he kept going way to the wall. So Alan Stork with the double. And his Honus Wagner. And there it is. Base hit up the middle. That could score a run. Let's see if they send him home. They do not. Yeah. So playing a little conservative. And Honus Wagner stealing bases. All right, they can't get the
there's one of those guys too that you always know is great, always one of the all times. But seeing him over the course of the tournament just like reinforces reinforces for sure. Just
look at that line drive over the head of the left fielder. It takes a nice bounce, but he's going for 3, and Hickman's going to have a triple.
Flying in there, yep. Elmer Flick.
And ground ball to short. Nice play. Throw to first. Wow, that's a nice diving play. Let's see that one zoomed in here. 5-star play. That was a great spot. Great play by Honus. He can even field the ball too. Bemis, that's going to should be deep enough for a sac fly.
That's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Definitely,
Okay, here comes Jack Toney. Tony, I think. Ed Abaticchio. There it is, base hit. And a bunt over to first, and he's going to play the throw it to second, makes the play. George Gibson. Fly ball, and he run in, he makes the catch. And here's the pitcher. Oh, the pitcher's covering. He beats it out.
Wow.
Howie Kamnitz. Oh, Fred Clark hits a deep fly to left, but it's going to be there for the catch, and that's it. We go to the third inning. Gocknauer up to bat. Yeah, he hit 298 in this bracket. That's not nothing to sneeze at. That looked like a meatball up there, and that thing just flied out to center. And a 1-2-3 inning here. And Earl Moore is up, pitching on the mound. Rounded to second. Is one out. Tommy Leach, 379. 3 homers in the. I should have put the bracket numbers that they were in, but in the bracket they were in, that's what he batted. I don't know the numbers. It's one of the 32 brackets. Ooh,
it was an early bracket, I do.
Yes, it was. Oh, and a base is on balls, and we have bases loaded, 2 outs, and here's Roy Thomas. Line drive to center, and looks like he's got it lined up, and he does. And we go to that's the end of the third. Rounds out to short. Here we go. So yeah, I spent most of the day cutting fast action cards for Solitaire Pro Football, which I just purchased today. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm kind of trying to line up some things I can do after the bash is over.
Does that mean there's going to be a football bash?
No, not quite. No. That's just more for fun.
Yeah.
Try to replay the 1985 season.
You're considering using Action PC manual entry for that,
yes. Right? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I mean, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know how it's. I'll see what happens, but hopefully, from what I've seen, for the little I used it when I was at the convention, when I played with Gary, my buddy Gary, I met at the convention when we played a game, and from what I saw, nothing. I didn't see a lot of different plays that much, but there's a line drive to right. Okay. But what I saw, it seemed to work okay. And I think there's some known issues, but, I'll see. We'll give it a go and see what happens.
By the time you get all those fast action cards cut, it will be working.
I just finished it. Well, actually, I finished the ones that came with the game. I bought a second deck of fast action cards, a second set of PDFs, and I'm not really. I think I'm just going to hold off because I'll tell you, cutting those things is like, it's a little straining.
Yeah. Oh, it was nice play there, but
yeah,
gets on.
But Wagner to Lajoie, and Wagner gets the best of him. Lajoie couldn't stop it.
Nope,
that could be 2. And we got a double play. So this game, 1 hit only by the Cleveland Naps, and 6 hits with only no runs on it. So that's interesting line score we got so far.
Not this version of Owen Wilson, but the 1912 version tied Babe Ruth for the single bracket home run record.
That's right. Grounds to short. Sorry, I'm just.
And I looked up. He was the first, not only the first professional baseball player or Major League Baseball player of Italian heritage, but also the first professional football player. He was a two-way player.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Pre-NFL, early days.
Oh, look at the pickoff attempt. Oh, when it goes into center field and the guy takes third base anyway.
Got a good chance to time this.
And a walk. So that actually doesn't hurt them as much.
Yeah, they got to pay snap Lajoie here.
And Lajoie makes them pay with a shot to the right field. And he's going to go for 2. And as he bobbles it around, and a run's going to come in and score off all the way from first. It was 3-0.
Poor play in the outfield there by Wilson.
And Lajoie brings the Naps up 3-0 here. And here's Abaticchio, as we've just mentioned.
The early version of Bo Jackson. Ed knows baseball. Ed knows football.
Here's a ground to the third. The second runner at second can't go anywhere, so it's 2 outs and runner in scoring position. Struck him out looking. Earl Moore and Bob Vale is in to pitch.
I'm going to the pen early.
Oh, walks Elmer Flick. Oh, Bemis deep to the gap, all the way down there. Sometimes they have long doubles, and that's a long double.
Yeah.
So, but
you got to remember this is a model. This is not a physics base.
Yep. And there's a shot up the middle, and that's going to be another 2 runs. 5-0 Cleveland. This is starting to open up now. And another base hit. So I feel like these later innings are kind of can be poison for some teams. Mm-hmm. And look at that. They're double stealing and everything. Wow. They're really opening up the playbook here. And runner at third goes home on the ground ball to third.
Yeah,
and another walk. They're just struggling here. And that could be 2 there to get them out of the inning. There's 5-4-3 double play. So we go to the 7th inning stretch. I don't hear any music playing this time. Mm-hmm. Fred Clark with a base hit.
No loudspeakers in 1903.
Oh, that's true. Good point. Yep. Alan
the guy with the megaphone.
And stolen base for Fred Clark. And a wild pitch.
Wow.
So some of these guys goes to third. A little run here, run there, and Pittsburgh's right back in it. And there's a base hit. Pittsburgh's on the board. 6-1 game now. His Honus, and he walks him. So it's not what the Cleveland Naps wanted to do here, but they do get a ground ball to short double play. So it would be imperative to get a run here if they can knock in Alan Stork. And they cannot, and they strikes out. And we go to the top of the 8th. Bob Vale still in there. Kind of been roughed up a little bit.
Yeah. The manager may not want to waste innings on anybody else right now.
Good point. 3 earned runs already in this game. Ooh, fly ball right to the center field. The Bailey has to move. There's Elmer Flick. He walks him. And there's a stolen base. And, another. Look at these timely hits. Runners in scoring position. Throw home. It's close, but still beats it 7-1 now. Get that run back. And a strikeout.
A lot of the crowd's always already going to their horse and carriages to the trip back home.
Exactly. Line drive to the third baseman. Well, the one good thing here is that they looked at the Texas Rangers game against the Yankees and said, "Well, at least the score ain't that."
Well, if you lose 2-1 or 15-5.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
you're still. And it's game 1, so you're still in it.
Yeah. And it's shifting to nighttime here, and somehow there's some lights in the Bash world. The lights come out when it gets dark. So even in 1908 or even in pre-lighting era, there's still lights in the park. I should have done was I should have went through the schedule and just edited all the dead ball stadiums to be in the daytime.
That's good that this way we get the night version.
The night version. Yeah.
We never normally would say.
All right. And this looks like it's going to be a fait accompli here with Stork, the last hope to keep it going. And he does ground one up the middle, so we are going to continue this game. And his Honus Wagner 2 for 2 today. And there it is. Base hit again. Steady Honus Wagner.
He's like, what's you guys' problem?
I know.
Out all day. You guys can't do anything.
And Tommy Leach drops one in. Bases loaded. Owen Wilson. And, my goodness, wow. Wait a second. What do we have here? You have a base hit and a 7-2 tying run in the on-deck circle.
Here comes
Abaticchio walks him.
ahead, bringing in the run.
Tying run at the plate in Roy Thomas. Line drive to first, and that's going to do it. And Cleveland wins the game 1 of round 1. 3 for 5 for Stork, 3 for 3 for Honus Wagner, but that wasn't enough.
Yeah, if you're a Pirates fan, other than you got to see Wagner,
12.
That's not much to say.
So they had 12 hits and only 3 runs. Cleveland had 6 hits and 7 runs. A lot of 6 walks for Earl Moore. Yeah, I don't understand. That's just timely hitting.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, so we got another one down. Now we're getting into now I think we're getting into parks where there's no logos on them. Oh God, I'll have to fix that up after the next broadcast. So we got the 1917 Giants, Ferdy Shoop versus Ryan Express 1981 Astros.
Yeah, this 81 Astros went undefeated in their bracket play, one of the only 3 teams to do that.
Yep. So here we go. Looks like the Astros have home uniforms on, but that's the only uniform they had that season, I think. Or no, I think that's their away uniform. The home uniform was the nice striped ones.
Oh, they still had the rainbow.
Yeah.
Sometimes people call them the Domino Pizza Delivery uniforms.
Here we are at Old Polo Grounds. This is the Purple Giants.
And during the bracket phases, there were so many different Giants. We differentiated them because they would have different colored NYs.
Yep.
This was the era where it was purple.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. And a fly out to center. There's George J. Burns, that is. There's another George Burns that played around the same. They overlapped a little bit. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot of George Burnses playing at that time.
Not to be confused with comedian George Burns.
No.
He was probably old enough. Could have won the game.
He could have been.
Yeah, actually, I'm sure he was old enough to go to a game in 1917.
His fan favorite, Benny Koff.
Yep, an MVP for his team in the bracket.
Base hit for Benny Koff.
Cotton candy.
Dave Robertson.
Curveball is in for a strike. Struck him out.
Heine Zimmerman.
We're kind of lazy with the nicknames back then. If you were German, your nickname was Heine.
Fly ball. And they get first innings done, no score, and here's Jose Cruz. The New York Giants had various colored uniforms / logos, especially from I'd say about 1901 to 1925, probably. They were purple, they were black, they were red, they were blue.
John McGraw liked to even break out special uniforms even for World Series sometimes.
Yep.
And then they had the famous World Champions uniforms. Well, a few other teams did, but they're probably the most picture you've probably seen the most.
Yep. Let me just bring up the Astros. Are they? Sorry. Nolan Ryan, 3-0 with a 1.08 ERA in 4 games started in their bracket, so he was pretty dominant. Of course, now he gives up a hit as soon as I mention that. It's just like it always never
broadcaster curse, even the simulated broadcaster.
That's it, yeah. Stolen base for Buck Herzog. And a walk. And he can't bunt it. He missed it. And he pops the bunt up. So some bunt issues for Ferdy Shoop.
That 100+ mile per hour fastball. Not easy to bunt.
And a base hit. And that's going to could score a run. It looks like it. Whoa, let's see. Throw home. He's safe. 1-0. Giants take the lead. And a fly ball is going to die. And base hit. Another run scores. Benny Kauf back on. And he grounds to short. Oh, error. Error on Kiko Garcia. Oh, the Giants were mashing away at Brian, but come away with 2 runs in the second. So
As a little kid, Kiko Garcia was one of my favorite players when he was on the Orioles, just because I liked his name, Kiko.
Was he on the Orioles? Or not on the Orioles?
On the early '80s, he was on the Orioles.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I was like, really little then, but when you're a kid, you don't care what their stats are. You go by like
names. I remember. I thought Onyx Concepcion was cool, and what's his name? There's another guy's name I thought was Sixto Lezcano. Thought those names were kind of cool, so they just stuck out in my mind,
Or there's also usually a lot of names that how you thought they were pronounced as a kid, and then you actually hear.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. There's a few people. I don't know. I just some plays. I just remember baseball cards that stick out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I remember just some funny names. Like I always thought Champ Summers was a funny name. Like Champ. Like who named? I assume that was his nickname, maybe eventually, or maybe that's just did someone really name him Champ?
Yeah, maybe his full name was Champion.
Maybe. There's just funny stuff like that.
As I say, he made the big leagues, so he.
Yeah. Champ Summers.
Oh, that got
Rob Wilfong.
Uh-huh.
These are all 80s, of course, because I'm an 80s kid. So, there's an error. Bad throw. That's a lot of. It's got to run a long way there. 2-base error. The Astros trying to get back into this. 2 outs. Alan Ashby.
Swing and a miss on a high hard one.
Man, we go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Giants. That's going to be a slow roller, and he's going to have it. Makes the play.
Unfortunately, it's the catcher. But then Dembele error, maybe the catcher.
He struck him out.
It's a fly ball deep to the right field.
George Burns just said goodnight, Gracie.
George Burns, 465. Let's see that again. 465 off of Nolan. Wow, that's the deepest part of the friggin' park right there. It's a heck of a arc it had on it.
Dead ball guys are really liking this modern baseball.
I know.
They're like, no tobacco juice soaked on it, and it's not falling apart.
Ferdy
carry.
Actually, I just want to mention he's 4-0 with 1.59. So he's giving Nolan Ryan all he can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Kiko and lines up. It dropped at third base.
Right.
Wow, Buck Herzog. I thought that was a line drive out right there, but he couldn't make the play.
Hit the heel of his glove. This one right on.
That could be 2. They can only go to first. Kiko makes it to second. Here's Nolan Ryan trying to help out his own cause. Rounds it to second. Kiko goes to third. 2 outs now. Yeah. And Dickie Thon drives him in. So that was productive. Terry Poole next. Dickie Thon was another one of my favorite names.
He was unfortunately a beaning kind of.
Yeah.
Prevented him from being the player he probably would have become.
Al Bumry was another one.
Very popular in Baltimore.
Yeah.
B, as they called him.
He was a Red Sox first base coach for a while after he retired.
Yeah, he came to a baseball camp. I was at as a kid, and they were hitting fly balls, and he threw his glove up in the air.
Yeah.
Somehow it hit the glove, came down with the ball in the glove.
Wow. Really? It hit? Wow.
Yeah. He said he's been trying that for years, so that was the first time that's ever happened.
That's amazing.
Up in our little rec field that he came in.
That's amazing. All right, we got a 3-1 game here, top of the 6th.
He's the MVP for the Astros.
And Cesar.
Had a big inside the park home run, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Art Howe goes down looking. Jose Cruz.
They're not booing him. They're saying Cruz.
Bill Raridan. And Ryan's got 3 walks, only 2 strikeouts. There's a sacrifice bunt. And George Burns has the home run. And ground ball to second. It's going to move the runner over to third with 2 outs now, and Art Fletcher. Oh, wild pitch, and a runs comes in. So 4-1 game. And that's going to drop in front. Yep. And then a walk. So it looks like Nolan's getting a little. Oh, there you go. And a strikeout. So walk, strikeout. That's kind of similar to what he's used to. All right.
The Giants are surviving a little slappy play in the field, but keeping.
I see eSports machines coming by. Oh, I'm sorry, not eSports. The Sports Time Machine. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We're just playing a little bash. We got 81 Astros against the 1917 Giants.
Making our way through day one of round one of the final 32.
He gets the strikeout.
And a grounder to third. 1981 with the. And nice play back in the outfield grass. It throws the ball over and it's out. So we go to the 7th inning stretch now. We get Heine Zimmerman, Walter Hoke, and Buck Herzog. There we go.
Struck him out looking on an outside corner curveball.
Nolan Ryan with us. He's still in there, still throwing some gas, I guess. Four walks, 4 Ks. And maybe he'll settle down. Maybe the Astros will give him some run support. That's what he needs. 2 innings left. Mike Ivey in there.
Yeah, Ivey's coming in, pitch hit.
So Nolan Ryan's coming out.
Yeah.
And they can't do much better. Weak grounded to second. Out number 1, Dickie Thon.
Do it up against the wall, but had it measured well.
And the Astros just can't seem to get going on the offensive side. Only 3 hits.
Yeah, minus Blake
Joe Negro.
They're on the verge of their first loss in the bash.
Yeah, that's true. They haven't lost in their bracket.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Negro in here to try to keep it close, but gives up on it. And Ferdy Shoup's still in there, still getting the bats here. And he's going to lay down a bunt. It's a nice one. Oh, wait, they go to second. They do get the guy out at second.
What a nice play by Ashby.
Ooh, 2-6 fielder's choice. And there, another base hit. So runner going to third. So first and third with an out. And his
or Tony Scott, I'm sorry. Kind of volley flag there a little bit.
Yep. They just didn't even attempt. Oh, the infield's in, makes the play. Kiko Garcia, Jamie's favorite player, days of old.
That's why he was number 1 in my program.
Wow. Joe Negro does the job, doesn't give up a run. So top of the 9th, 4 down 3. Cesar Cedeno, Art Howe, and Jose Cruz due up.
Well, they got some bats coming, but they got a lot of to make up.
Not getting it done, though.
Yeah, I don't think that one's going to do
it. No. There's a shot. It sounded good, but right left fielder. And last chance for Jose Cruz in game 1 here. Line drive to center, and it's over his head to the center field wall. Let's see if he gets 3. No, he's only going to get 2 out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something going. There's Alan Ashby trying to keep it going, and he cannot as he grounds to third. Plays over to first, and that's the game. The Giants win 4-1. George Burns, the only home run of the game. Ferdy Shoop pitched a complete game shutout. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, not shutout. 0 earned runs. He gave up 1 run, an unearned. 6 strikeouts, no walks. That's excellent. Nolan Ryan was all 4s, mostly 4 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks, 4 Ks. So, and only 4 hits.
So don't play 4. Don't play 4s.
Yeah.
Today.
All right, so what else we got next? Oh, the 71 Orioles hosting the 64 Cardinals.
It's a good matchup.
Yep, Bob Gibson against Mike Cuellar. This should be really good.
Gibson was the MVP of his bracket that year.
Yep. All right. We got Kurt Flood. Let me just change this. Let me get my info up on the screen here on the other side. Where is this one? Cardinals. Here we go. Flood, White, Brock, Boyer, McCarver, Grote, Shannon, Javier, and Gibson pitching. And then for the Orioles, we got Merv Rettenman leading off. Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, Davey Johnson, Elrod Hendricks, Paul Blair, Mark Belanger, Belanger, sorry.
If he was,
I think he was a hockey player, it'd be Langer.
Yeah.
And Cuellar. Here we go. Oh, we got the orange.
Wow. They're not messing
Nice.
around today. They can break out the full orange.
We got the orange crush third jerseys going. That's it, man.
Not a very popular uniform with the players. I remember reading about.
I bet not. But we'll see if it brings them any luck here. And they get two outs, and Ken Boyer's up.
The Cardinals were the only team to have a team 1 year apart. Oh, that's got it. Yeah, we had the 64 and the 63 Cardinals in the final 32.
Yeah. Here's Bob Gibson. Just get some stats on Gibson. 5-0, 0.6 ERA, and the MVP of his bracket. So
if Jeff Ray's listening, but that's Gibson numbers that he would approve of.
Oh yeah. And he's covering first, no problem. Frank Robinson. And base hit.
Frank just willed that ball with his anger to get past it.
And a walk. And a fly ball to right. And that's going to do it for the Orioles in the first inning. No score. Tim McCarver hit 400, both of these teams, over 400 for both of these teams in their brackets, and for the 63 and 64 Cardinals.
That's right. He did have back-to-back.
Yep, hit 415, I think, and he hit 404 for this team. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's getting hits yet. All right, Elrod Hendricks. I keep thinking, every time I say that guy's name, I keep thinking of the Blues Brothers. Elrod.
Swing and a miss on a high.
He's a long time bullpen coach for the Orioles after his playing career.
Oh, was he? Yeah. Oh, there's an error. Oh, is that E5 on Ken Boyer? Wow, Gold Glover Ken Boyer with an error.
I haven't seen him drop one of those since the Field of Dreams.
I knew that was coming. After 2, it's scoreless. Sean, you're saying it's a tough one to pick. I agree, but you kind of have to go with the orange crush uniforms in this one. It's kind of hard not to go with those. Just a bold statement. And here's Bob Gibson trying to help himself out, and takes a strike 3. Looking. I was
going to say he was a good hitting pitcher.
Not as good as Earl Wilson, though. And here's Cuellar. And Cuellar takes in Bob Gibson to the
good hitting pitching.
Wow. He's like, yeah, I can do that too. Rettenman.
Not hard, but right on.
Brooks Robinson trying to atone for his error. And he pops up to second. And and Julian Javier makes the catch. Here's big Frank Robinson, and he pops out to left. So still, we got nothing on the board after 3. Oh, there's a tough one. Oh, you can't just eat it. Yeah,
I was going to say with the speed of the Cardinals, that was going to be a tough one.
Oh, Lou Brock, they just get him at first. Wow, a lot of hard hit balls just right at these guys.
Yeah, Belanger's a great fielder.
Wow. Still no zeros on the board. Here's Boog Powell, Davey Johnson, and Elrod Hendricks. Pop out. There's a fly ball to the opposite field. Oh, nice catch.
Wow.
Nice
Good to
catch
see
by
that.
Mike Shannon.
Kind of turned in. It looked like turned a routine catch into
Looked
a
like he got
highlight.
turned around, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. At the last second, he's like, "Oh shit! I got to catch up to that one."
And a base hit. Hendricks and Paul Blair struck him out.
Pitch on the way, and we'll swing through it.
Nasty breaking ball.
Yep. Cuellar must be a pitch to contact guy because he's giving up a lot of ground balls.
It's a good team to
Look at that, 3 ground balls to the infield.
And Robinson and Belanger and Johnson.
There's a base hit up the middle. Belanger. And, pops it up. Luckily, they didn't double off the Belanger at first because that's a tough one. Almost playing the ball in the dirt, but no play.
Yeah,
so
Garber kept it in front of him.
Yep. That could be trouble.
Yeah,
it's off the fence. And let's see if they're going to score the run. And they're coming home. Finally, a run is scored in the 5th inning. The Orioles take the lead. And let's see if Frank Robinson. And there's a shot to the wall. That's going to score another run. That's going to be a double. Playing it off the wall. Frank Robinson gets into the act. It's 2-0. And now Boog Powell walks. So, yeah, Gibson looking okay. I mean,
all with 2 outs.
And another walk.
Wow.
Bases loaded. Wow. All of a sudden. Base hit.
Wow.
Oh, my God. The Orioles play it at home, and they don't get him, but they get the runner at third. I don't understand that play, but.
Yeah. Well, I think the Orioles would make that trade.
Yes. Then. Yes, 4-0 Orioles after 5. And Gibson, a little angry, taking a big hack at that. Only gets it to center field.
He probably gave up more runs today than he did the entire break.
Yeah, I betcha. Hey, Bernie, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. We'll watch some Orioles and Cardinals.
Still plenty of time for the Cardinals to come back into it.
And we got Paul Blair, Belanger, and Cuellar due up against Bob Gibson. And Gibson's still rough. He's still walking.
All of a sudden, lost his
that could be 5-4-3 double play. Actually, oh no, okay. Yeah, forget it. And hard grounded is short, and that's going to do it. We go to the 7th inning. And his Boyer, McCarver, and Grote due up. Cuellar's cruising, but there's a walk.
For a strike. Struck him out.
Strikeout looking on McCarver. Here's Dick Grote. And there's a base hit. And we got 1st and 3rd with 1 out. And
Mike Shannon with the clutch hit there.
Yep, clutch. So now we got to run in 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Julian Javier grounds to 1st. That's over to 2nd, back to the 1st baseman. 3-6-3 double play.
That 1 run there still.
It is big.
Yeah, that 4 runs seems tough, but 3 runs always seems good.
Slow roller, and they can't make a play. Can't get the handle on it, so it's an infield single for Redmond and his Brooks Robinson. Gets under the dive. Base hit, 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Big Frank Robinson lines out to left. Boog Powell trying to add on to the lead. And that's not what they needed. A 4-6-3 double play to end the inning.
They probably could have just practiced their triple play and still gotten the job.
All right, here we go.
You see, I think is that Gagliano coming in the pinch hit for Gibson?
It looks like it. Yep.
Yes.
And he just flied out.
Yep.
Here's Flood. Kurt Flood, deep shot to left, but he's there. Make the catch.
Good angle by Redmond to get that.
Yeah. Bill White pops it up foul, and first baseman comes all the way down to make the catch. And now we go to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a catcher.
Bob
Like
Humphreys.
when that happens, you want anybody else to catch it.
Yeah, I know. Because, they're coming out at that angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Humphreys on the mound now in relief of Gibson.
I agree with Bernie. I was saying that the Orioles at the time would also agree with Bernie.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, as a fan looking back on it, but I bet we wouldn't have appreciated him at the time.
Orange Crush. And Humphreys trying to get out of the inning without giving up a run, and I think he's going to accomplish that. So, all right, we go to the 9th inning, top of the 9th. They need 3 runs, the Cardinals do, in order to try to extend this game.
They're sticking with
Cuellar's still there. Yeah.
Which, not surprisingly, he's been pitching so far.
He's pitching excellent. Big game players. There's a strikeout. And Tim McCarver, last hope, and he gets it through the middle of the
McCarver is staying hot.
Dick Rote flies to left, and that's going to do it. The Orioles take game 1, 1971 Orioles, that is.
Both franchises have 3 teams in the bracket.
Yep, they do. So Cuellar goes 9 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts.
One of the better pitch games so far in the early phases.
Offensively, Elrod Hendricks, 2 RBIs, 2 for 4. He was the star, I think. Cuellar, obviously the player of the game. And let's save that.
We might need to make some money in with our sponsors.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So let me just, for those of you, I'll just do this one. Sorry about that. I'm not prepared.
Hello there, everybody.
Oh, wait, what? 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello there, everybody. This is Mel Allen here with Ted Williams. Ted, what makes bash balls your kind of cereal?
Mel, I like bash balls because they've got taste, plenty of crunch, and they start a fellow off right. When you take your work seriously, breakfast ought to mean something too.
How about that? Ted Williams says bash balls are a real champion's breakfast.
You bet they are, Mel. A good hitter looks for the right pitch, and a smart family looks for the right cereal. So step up tomorrow morning and pour out a bowl of bash balls.
Yes, sir, Bash Ball, the official cereal of the big, beautiful baseball bash.
That's a great, it's a great commercial, and I love
great product too.
Yeah, it is bash balls. Yeah. All right.
I agree with Bernie too about the
yes, and about the suggestion about using correct uniforms in historical exhibition. Bernie,
this is one of those head scratchers with the game.
Yep,
you could do it with one, why not the other? But
well, the funny thing is at least they had some kind of they at least had some attempt at it in OOTP 26 in historical exhibition, but in 27 I feel like it doesn't use those at all.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and Bernie, I have made the suggestion, so it's out there. It's whatever can be done will be done, I guess. So, but I have no pull. So, all right. So
make a little headway with the transactions.
Well, no, I didn't make any headway. I just, someone has to take that project on itself too.
Well, you made headway. If you want to fix it, you can fix it yourself.
Yep. Okay, so here we go. Now we have the 63 Cardinals, and so a lot of the same plays we just saw.
Back. That's cool.
Yeah, the 49 Yankees now. So it's not the same team, just to let everybody know in case you're coming in. And let's see if these Yankees can take over like they did with the other in the other game, the 38 Yankees.
George Altman and Joe DiMaggio were their team MVPs.
Yes, and Joey D. So this one's got Yogi Berra in it and Phil Rizzuto. Back at Yankee Stadium.
With the correct relics. I just want to point that out.
Oh yeah, you got to do that. All right, Dick Rote up again. Well, not up again, but the first time in this season. Let me just bring up my stats on Lopat. You just give me a second. Here we go. Lopat was 2-2 with a 7.86 ERA, so this could be iffy for the Yankees if he stays true to that form. But
The Yankees tried to sell him to Kansas City, but we didn't allow them to match. So they had to stick with it.
Swing and a miss on a high
On the
fly ball.
other side, we have Kurt Simmons here, who was 4-0 with a 3.16 in his bracket. So,
There's some big Johnny Mize.
yep.
You always have to say big if you're saying Johnny Mize.
Joey D. That's hit
That's
well.
hard, but yeah, Kurt Flood's going to run most of this stuff now.
Yep. Here's Lopat, one scoreless inning so far. These even these Cardinals don't seem to be hitting the ball too well. Oh, wait a second. No. He's got it.
Couple of good center fielders.
Oh, nice dive and play. Oh, man. They bobbled the ball. It's going to be an error.
Aaron
Unusual.
to the first baseman.
Stan the man. And Lopat.
No, it wasn't the Yankees.
Oh, Stan was at first base. So that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. My fault. All right. So now we got Tommy Henrik. Let me just get his numbers. He was 276. He hit with no homers and 4 ribbies. Oh, my God. Another error. Oh, boy. Throwing the ball around today. E4 on Julian Javier. All right, an error apiece for each team. And there's a drive to the gap.
That's what he did all
Yep.
tournament. Every version of him coming up with the bigger
Yep.
RBIs. Just hysterical.
That's it. 16 RBIs lost in his bracket for this team. Oh, another error.
Wow,
Oh, my
this
God.
Cardinals team.
Ken Boyer. And a walk. So it's a little messy here. And there's a base hit for Ed Lopat.
That always happens. Team makes a couple of errors, and like the weakest hitter on the team ends up getting the RBI.
Yep. 2 outs now. Johnny Mize. And it's a base hit up the middle. 1 run comes in, and they're sending the second run, and it's going to be safe. You got a 4-0 lead for the Yankees, just like that. And Joe DiMaggio lines it, but right at the left fielder. So 4-0 Yankees.
The Cardinals literally just gave that to the Yankees.
Yep, they did. Oh, Tim McCarver.
Oh, wow, Tim McCarver.
Deep to right over the short wall. 381 feet. See you later. The crowd is silenced.
Maintains that stellar batting average.
Yep. Look at that. Bam.
Right in the newly renovated Mike Silva Yankees Park.
So maybe that might give the Cardinals the kickstart they need offensively.
As I said, it's always a big run there. Stay within 3 psychologically. It's always big.
All right. We go to the bottom of the third. Tommy Henrik again. I think he led off last inning. There's a line at the first. Hank Bauer.
Cardinals really could use a clean inning here.
Yep. It's a clean game. Base hit. Is that Yogi again? Yep. And number 8. And he's stealing bases too. Oh, line drive luckily right at the right fielder. George Altman. Okay, here's Bill White, Ken Boyer, and Altman.
George Altman had. What was his stats for the return?
His stats. Actually, I don't have them listed here. I have to add those.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
I know he hit like 5 home runs, which is a good total in the.
Yeah,
I can't remember
unfortunately,
exactly.
I'm negligent in getting these all the stats updated. I have to make a note to update that before the next broadcast. Stan the man grounds it 2-2, and that's gonna do it. We go to the bottom of the fourth, still 4-1 Yankees. Lines out right to first.
Speaking of Stan the man, I don't know if you started telling your story. I don't know if you wanted to finish it about.
What did I say? I don't even remember. What did I?
You started talking about where you were sitting in the Red Sox game. I don't know if you want to save that for another day or.
Yeah, I think most people already know, but it turns out that I don't even know how to start it from there. But there's another run for the Yankees. It's 5-1, and throws it away.
Yeah.
Oh my God, really ugly game here defensively. And a base hit that this Yankees making them pay. It gets worse. If the score gets more lopsided, I definitely could tell the story. Oh my God! Oh, it looks very high and
it sounded
deep.
Sounded dangerous.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell it in parts, but basically, John Henry of the Boston Red Sox, the owner, is a big fan of OOTP, unbeknownst to me.
Yeah. Which actually I did know.
I did not know that, and this might have been useful information.
Not as big a fan as he turned out to be, though. As the next story will reveal.
Well, it would have been useful information, as I was being for at least 3-4 years now. And on the OOTP forums, I was approached by someone with a screen name, not obviously John Henry, but it was a screen name I'm not going to give out here, but and offering me tickets, saying, "Hey, I have tickets. I really appreciate what you do with the ballparks and everything, and I have these tickets if you want to go to the game, the Red Sox game." I'm like, "Oh, that's very nice of you, but I don't know who you are." I didn't tell him that, but I was just kind of poo-pooing it, saying, for a few years, I'm like, and every year he'd come back, every maybe once or twice a year, he'd say, "Hey, I got tickets to this game. Can you make it to this game?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy." Just always poo-pooing because I'm like,
Mike just thinks it's some guy just.
I'm thinking it's a scam, No, I'm not a scam. It just could be. Like, do I have to?
But when you tell me, we couldn't figure out how he could be scamming you, but we still didn't believe that it was anything to take serious either.
So this has gone on. So this went on for 3 years, and at least 3 years. And I have the messages going back for a while, and every so often. So last year, at the end of last year, he was offering me tickets, and I turned him down. And I said maybe next year. And that's what I said at the end of last year, and then. A week before this opening day for the Red Sox, I get a message saying, "Hey, it's next year." I was like, "I have 4 tickets." Yep. Cardinals are, yeah. And I said it's next, and the message says it's next year. I was like, "I have 4 tickets for opening day. If you're interested, it's supposed to be nice weather." And I'm like, oh, still, I'm kind of like, I'm still kind of intrigued. I'm like, how does he get 4 tickets for opening day and wants to give them to me? Oh, there's a run scores.
Yeah, it's damage with the big clutch hit.
So, basically, he wants to give them to me, and I'm like, and I don't know who he is. So I finally, the day before opening day, he asked me one more time, sends me another. I said, "Hey, so now I'm interested because I'm like, why is he keeping 4 tickets for me? But for opening day, I would have thought definitely would have been given to someone else by now. Like, why would they even be still available?" So I asked him, I said, "Well, how are these even available? I mean, I thought for opening day, I thought that they would go somewhere else pretty quickly." So then finally he writes back and says, I should have introduced myself. I'm John Henry, the Red Sox. And I couldn't believe it, and I'm still kind of like, what? No, it's not John Henry, the Red Sox. I'm like, come on. So after doing some digging with some friends, a friend of mine who works at Fenway, it turned, because John Henry did give me his assistant's name and number to call to try to get tickets. Right. That was the key. So I did. So I was hemming and hawing still. And I found out from one of my friends who works at Fenway that's
big double play by the Cardinals.
Yep. And long story short, I call that number the morning of opening day, expecting them not to know who I am. So I call the number. I give the assistant my name, and I say, "Hey, John Henry said I could call this number to get tickets," and she was waiting for my call. She was so excited. She's like, "I'm thank God you called. I was trying to find your number, see if John had your number." It was almost like they were just waiting for me to call. I'm like, unbelievable. I
If
can't
it
believe
turns
this.
out that John Henry, his dream was to meet Mike.
Yeah. So long story short, I get the tickets, the 4 tickets right next to the Red Sox.
Oh, you might want
dugout.
to backtrack too, just to tell them why John Henry, or you maybe you already did because he was
Well,
so
so
appreciative
on
of
the
your art.
message that he sent me, he said, I'm John Henry for the Red Sox. That I've really enjoyed. I've been playing APA since the '60s. I grew up playing that, and I enjoy. We share the same love for baseball sims. And he said I really wanted to thank you for the OOTP parks, all the work you've done, and selflessly, sharing that with the OOTP community. So so basically he's a simmer just like the rest of us. Like he likes playing baseball sims and sports sims, I think, but baseball.
He loved
And
your
he's
stadiums.
Yeah, he loved the parks, and honestly, I met him right during the opening day ceremonies during the Red Sox. He came over to there was all kinds of people on the field, but right before they were announcing the Red Sox, they had all kinds of people. They had dignitaries, they had governors, and the governor of Massachusetts, the mayor of Boston was there. They were introduced. They had the 1986 Boston Red Sox 40th anniversary. They had that whole team there, so that was cool for me.
And you posted pictures, but there's pictures of Mike, right there on the field, talking to John Henry while they're introducing the 1986 Red Sox pregame.
Yeah, 1 second. I can bring that up. Actually, I can, for anybody who hasn't seen that. Let me just. I can do that next. Actually, I'll do that in between this game and the next one. I'll finish telling my story. But basically, yeah. So the Red Sox, John Henry walked up to. They're his seats. I mean, the ones he's supposed to sit in that he never sits in, and now I know why. But yeah, it was just an amazing day.
And you got the fist bump with Alex Gordon.
Yeah, I was sitting literally.
Still
Yeah, I was sitting next to Alex. Alex Cora was basically right on the other side of the railing from me, because he sits right at the edge of the dugout. I'm on the other edge of the dugout. So, actually, a few times we were even talking about the game, like just having a conversation as if he was just sitting next to me, and he was like sitting with me. Very interesting, very amazing, and also I'm sure it helps that I'm in the owner's seats. That he's not,
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's like, I can't.
You don't know who you are, but yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't want to just sit here and give the guy. He also did give my brother. I went with my brother, so we had 2 extra seats. That's a whole other story. But I was lucky enough to find 2 of my old friends from the town I grew up in, and they were at the game. I saw her on Facebook, so I asked them if there was just the 2 of them. And they said yeah, and I was like, I invited them down. We had complimentary food and drinks the whole game. We had a server bring us the food and drinks. Oh, and the Yankees are coming off to this.
Yeah, the Cardinals are hanging in there, but that might do it for them.
Yeah, it was a great day all around. The weather, as soon as we got there at the park, like maybe an hour before the game, and it was cloudy. It just stopped raining, and we got the ushers brought us down, cleared the whole aisle so we could walk down there. They wiped off the seats and basically treated us pretty good. It's the Yankees, man. What's the combined run total that the 2 teams so far scored? That was 15-9, I think, so far.
And he had told Mike that he thinks the Bash is a pretty interesting project.
Yes, actually, that was in his message. He said, "I've been following your BBBB."
For the big, beautiful baseball bash. Yep.
Yeah, he said that's pretty amazing. So that's cool. So this is John Henry approved.
So in case John Henry's watching or comes back to watch, we're sorry that the Cardinals have won the first 2, but maybe they'll bounce back.
Yeah. And the Yankees beat the Cardinals here, 9-3. Not much of a game here. So, here we go. So we have Ed Lopat, the winner. He actually pitched better than his Bash ERAs. Simmons only got 2 earned runs out of 6. So that shows you the fielding that really killed the Cardinals in this game.
Yeah, that early they took him right out of the game. Although they tried to keep it in
I
the
mean,
game.
7 hits, the Yankees 14 hits. So there you go. Just an offensive juggernaut right there.
Both the 38 and 49 Yankees both off to the
And we got the big
here
guns
comes
coming
the
up.
27 coming in.
But before we do that, I'm going to just show a few pictures from my, if I can get it over here. Here we go. So here's the picture of me and John Henry. He came over, brought us onto the field. Me and my brother, and pardon the wrinkled shirt there, geez. He brought us onto the field, and we just stood there. I asked him for a picture, and he's like, "Yeah, come on out." And I introduced him to my brother, and I was like, "Hey, John, this is my brother Kenny." And when he was, he shook my brother's hand. He's like, "I just want you to know, your brother makes the greatest ballparks for this game." And I'm sitting there like, what? He's like talking me up like to my brother.
You got to remember too, Mike's brother is not a baseball sim gamer. They know
he doesn't know
plays
anything,
but they're like, he plays that like those weird baseball games basically. Like probably a lot of our family members thinking, who know that it would lead to meeting the owner of the Boston Red Sox. That's why we always think it's one of the coolest hobby-related stories.
It is, and my brother's like, and I'll show you a video I have here too. He's incredulous the whole time. He's like, how is this happening? Like, how is my brother calls me like the day before saying he thinks he might have Red Sox tickets, but he's not sure. So anyway, let me just show you this other picture I have. This is during the game. So that's where I was sitting, and that's Jason Varitek and Alex Cora right behind me as Alex Cora is motioning to the to the pit batter. That was my seats. And you can see how close, and he's, we would talk. It was like amazing. Like we talked, and at the end of the game, when the Red Sox actually won that game, I gave him a fist bump when he was walking off. I was like, it was pretty cool. It was really cool, actually.
You have the video?
I do. 1 second. Let me just get that.
Mike's talking with John Henry. Standing on the field.
They're introducing the players.
Hold on a second. You'll listen to my brother. He's just like, he's incredulous. Hold on a second. He's just like, wow, Jesus, this is ridiculous.
We're standing on the field as the Red Sox are coming out. I mean, this is ridiculous. Mike, watch Mike. Talking to John Henry.
I just love that neither of you are paying any attention to what's going on. You're talking about out of the park.
There's Joe Morgan. Oh, there's Joe Morgan, right, by the way, in the wheelchair. Walpole Joe, the old former manager. But yeah, they're introducing all the players, and normally I'd be like, this is awesome, like the players, but I'm sitting there talking to John Henry. Our seats are right here behind this guy right here. So
and then John Henry's going, I can't believe I'm talking to Mike Silva, the guy that made all those out of the park stadiums.
Also, I don't know. I'm not a big Instagram. I don't use Instagram. I never had it. But this guy right here, his name is Prosciutto Poppy or something. He's supposed to be pretty popular with like the kids and stuff. But anyway, I didn't know. My brother told me who he is. So here I am talking to John Henry. And then all this stuff's going on. We're talking. And as the Red Sox are we're like kind of looking up and like clapping and like, stopping. And we're talking about OOTP and stuff right now. That's what we're talking about. And he's telling me how he likes, he loves the game and everything. There's his wife right there. That's Linda Pizzuti. And so the funny thing is I'm talking to him. And at some point, his wife comes over and starts tugging at his jacket saying, John, we have to go. They're like basically pulling him away from talking to me. It's so awesome. So that was it. Like that's the story really. So it's pretty cool, and then I sent him a message after just thanking him for the best sports experience of my life. And he sent me a nice message back saying, hey, I told him I also apologize for blowing him off. I blew him off for like 3 or 4 years, like from offering me the tickets, but I didn't know who he was at the time. But he understood. He said, don't worry about it. He's like, it's good to be cautious. And there's a lot of scams today and stuff. But then he said, oh, and here's my email address. And it's like, we know each other now. So, and we both share the same passion. So, maybe until next time, so basically I have his email and he considers he knows me now. So now, whenever it is that he's able to talk to play sports sims or play OTP, maybe he'll mention, maybe he'll think, and maybe we'll have a conversation. But I did message him recently just to see. I mean, I don't expect much of an answer. I mean, he's pretty damn busy, I would imagine. But I think what happens is every once in a while when he does get a chance to look at OTP or to think about it, I think that's when he started. That's when he was offering me the tickets, and he's like, "Hey, I gotta keep it after this guy," But it's a very humbling experience. I mean, and honestly, to be honest, I didn't really know what to think of John Henry. I mean, if I was a Red Sox fan, obviously I'm very indebted to the fact that he bought the team and they won four World Series. I mean, I think the Red Sox fans now are just spoiled. Because I think the very next day after that game, the Red Sox lost and they were chanting for him to sell the team.
Well, I mean, baseball is a very competitive environment.
Yes.
Easy to take for granted when things go well.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, it's just. But now I'm just like, hey, I hear sports radio, everybody's talking about John Henry should sell, and I'm like, don't talk about my boy that way now.
Yeah,
he's my boy.
He likes my stadiums.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's the story. I mean, in a nutshell. I mean, honestly, there's a lot more I can go. It's just.
I just think it's one of the better stories because you hear about different baseball players that play the game or in the Stratomatic or app or whatever game, and not that those stories aren't cool, but to have an owner of a team, especially an owner of that level, to reach out to you directly.
Yeah,
it's something in a game that you did that he really appreciates. I just think that that's the best. If we're like trading fish stories, that's one of the best fish stories in this hobby.
Yeah. Actually, I have one more. I mean, and the guy. Oh, so during the game, actually, a buddy of mine who works at Fenway for a long time also showed up. He sat with basically because there was 4 seats next to ours that weren't being used the whole time. And guess who those were? Those were the Tom Werner and the other owners' seats. Whoever Tom Werner. I think he's a partial owner of the game of the team as well. But those were just opening day. Nobody was even there. And so I did ask John Henry. I said, "Are you going to sit down here with us?" And he's like, "Oh no." He's like, "I never sit here." I don't know when the last time he sat there was, but I do kind of understand why, because I think he only sits there when they're about to win the World Series or something.
And they get the owner's box.
What was I going to do? Oh no! Hold on a second. I just wanted to show. Let me see if I can find this video of my buddy. I think it's funny. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this too. Yeah.
SafeLight can come to you for free.
They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come.
Well, before the start of the bottom of the ninth
He is right there. I like this guy.
We've had another
This guy right here. That's my buddy.
ugly
Oh,
incident.
hold on. Let's see if they show it.
Above that Yankee
Like they think he was a fan, but he's actually an employee of the Red Sox, working in the bullpen of the Yankees. Got into a fight with Jeff Nelson.
I remember watching. When I watched this game, I remember that fight so well. I had no idea that turned out that he wasn't a fan, and he's somebody that you grew up with.
has been handled for the
Let's
most
see if they
part.
show it. I don't know if they. Oh yeah.
Never seen Jorge Posada run faster, and he just ran out to that bullpen.
I don't think he's going to watch this. So they probably wouldn't appreciate it if I was showing this.
See
But with
what
him.
was going on, and those in the bullpen, along with help. And
There's Kareem Garcia.
holding his hand.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, here we go. So
There's
there
some of
he
the
is. Like
incident.
the cops
Jeff
holding him
Nelson,
back.
you can see on the right, was involved
He's yelling. He's
Police
like,
got
"F
out
you,
there.
F you." Look at. He's like, "F you."
before
F
it got
you.
worse. And then they subdued that fan, pressed him against the
Not a
far
fan,
left
so-
wall of the bullpen, and order was restored for the most part. But the Yankees,
Anyway, that's that story. I think. When was that? Game 3, 2003.
2003.
ALCS. Yeah, Game 3. Yeah. I don't know if that's why do I get all the games mixed up? I think that is that the one with Don Zimmer get tossed. I think it might be the same game. I'm not sure. Maybe that was a regular season game. I can't remember. I
There's
get
so
them all
many
mixed up.
Red Sox Yankees, but it could have been. I know they got into a bunch of fights.
Yep. All right. So anyway, so now we're getting back with the little we digress. Well, this might be the last game of tonight, but this will be a nice one. We got the
It's a
1927
very
Yankees,
interesting matchup here.
and it's actually facing the 72 Royals. As you might imagine, the 27 Yankees have the second overall, the highest seed in this final 32, so they play the second lowest seed in the final 32. So that's the 72 Royals, who were a big surprise and won their bracket. Let me just bring up their stats. Okay, we'll get the game going. We got Wade Hoyt, and Wade Hoyt, no stats on here. I didn't update the pitching stats. Unbelievable. All right, so we don't have the pitching stats for you right now, but Freddie Patek do have those stats. He only had 263, but he's pretty much the only guy. Him and Amos Otis are the only guys under 300 in their bracket. So for that team, so this team can hit, but we'll see what happens what they do against the big boys. All right, ready to go here, Jamie?
Yep, let's go. This is another David
I just want to
matchup.
Direct your attention to this little ad out here for bash balls. Mm-hmm. And there's one up here in right field where my mouse is. Okay. Just we add stuff where we can. There it is, bash balls. Bash balls. All right, here we go. Wade Hoyt. Little Freddie Patek, and he walks.
Richie Scheinblum.
Oh, boy. Here's Richie Scheinblum. Go get your effing Scheinblum. Goodfellas reference. Hey, look at this. Just like that.
There it is.
Kansas City jumps on top 1-0.
You walk two guys for Amos Otis. He's going to hurt
my goodness. Line drive to left field. Over his head all the way down. That's down, way down there. Another run scores. He's going for 3. This could be an inside the Parker. Oh, no. And he gets all the way down there. That ball was rattling around. Triple, 3-0, just like that. Nobody.
That was a time in Yankee Stadium, that weird configuration and left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was down there. That was almost lost down there. That's amazing. Wow. Wade Hoyt. And this Yankee crowd is. And they're sending another run home. And he's safe. 4-0. Wow. I don't even know what to say here. This is just an amazing beginning for the Royals.
They did this all the other bracket there. They were hit early and often.
Yeah, it's kind of like in Rocky, when he comes the first inning and he knocks down Creed, and everybody's like, what happened? But then obviously it wasn't over. But yeah, he knocks him right down in the beginning. He already hurts him right in the first round. But here we go. We'll see what the Yankees can do. Roger Nelson coming in. Earl Combs. And there's a long drive deep to left center field. That's going to fall into the gap as well.
This might be the name.
He's going for 3. Let's see. He's going home. The throw from shortstop. He's safe inside the park, home run.
You hit it out to that area of the field. It's tough to get it in time.
Amazing. Inside the park, home run. This is where you're going to be able to do it. You hit it way out there. Yeah. It just rolls forever. And here's Babe Ruth, Bash leader in home runs. And they're going to not pitch to him really well. They pitch around him. He walks, and here's Lou Gehrig. And they walk him as well. That actually might not even be a bad strategy.
Just walk those two and go to this area.
Oh, okay. That's just no play.
Well, the 38 Yankees.
And there's a base hit. Look at that. The Yankees are coming back. Oh, no, no. All right, 4-1.
I was going to say, the 38 Yankees, they went down early too and came back to beat the Rangers 15-5. So
there's a 6-4-3 double play to get out of the inning. So
that was big, yeah.
Ooh, nice shot. Third base, and he makes the play. So Joe Dugan. Line drive to deep center, but he's going back there. He's got the play. Earl Combs makes the catch. Wow, that was 3 well hit balls, and right at guys. Here's Mark Koenig. There's another walk, so Nelson's got 3 walks.
Last of the 27 Yankees to die lived till 1993.
Oh, was it? Mm-hmm. Wow. There's a fly ball right to the warning track, somewhat of a something track. And here's Bob Musel. And he's cut down, trying to steal. Wow, okay. 4-1 still after
Here
two.
comes Scheinblum.
Scheinblum. Grounds it to the pitcher. He's got it. And Amos Otis drops one in there again. Let's see if he goes for two there. No, he does. He stays first.
Till knew what he was talking about when he put the high value on it.
Oh, John Mayberry. Oh, my God.
You don't need it inside the park for that one.
438. Oh, my goodness. 6-1. The Royals is kicking some major Yankee butt right now.
Full count pitch on the way.
Wade Hoyt's still in there. I'm surprised they didn't take him out yet, but 1927, they didn't really have. Wow.
Yeah, they might want to get a few extra innings out of them if they can anyway.
Bob Musel, the Yankees have their work cut out.
Really
Look at Roger Nelson dealing.
Double clutched on the swing.
Oh my goodness! I think I got the wrong uniforms on. There's a drive to deep right, and that's going to be gone.
Gone.
The high fly, it's way up and going.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. That's
helping us
number 47.
Yep, there you go. Babe Ruth.
This one is
makes it 6-2. So I think 4 runs is definitely within reach for the Yankees.
Yeah, it's just whether the Yankees can stop it.
Nah, exactly. All right, Tony Lazzeri.
Tony Lazzeri, who's off to a great start in the replay Gamers 1926 replay.
Is that right?
Yeah, you're going to check that out. He does a great job with that. Unless you're
wow.
If AI might cause you to have like seizures or reactions, you might want to not watch it. But
yeah, why is that? Oh, AI, yeah.
Yeah, because he puts out some really nice images and stuff with AI.
Oh, that's almost wow. They're really hitting they're hitting Wade Hoyt hard. Even in their outs, they hit the ball head. So the Yankees, man, I don't know what they're gonna do here.
Full count pitch.
Roger Nelson was definitely
good pitch.
There's another one.
That one's good.
And it's gone.
That one is
Mark Koenig.
Mark Koenig, a lot of people.
This should give you a good view of the bash ball sign. There it is, bash balls. And that's another one. 426. So it's 6-3 now. The long ball. Oh, Sean says he skips the AI parts.
You have to have an AI warning thing. Turn your head now.
I know, right? Wow. Amos Otis, 3 for 3.
3 for 3. Seems like the Royals should have like 25 hits by now, but they're
and they don't get them. Yeah, I know. I know, really. They only have 6 hits.
Yeah, I mean, it is only the 4th inning. It still feels like a lot more.
Lou Piniella drives it to the gap.
I don't know if he's going to get to that. What a catch.
Wow. Earl Combs. Let's see that one again. 5-star catch. Look at that one. That was going over his head. Wow. That was awesome.
He's like Joe Hood.
Look at that exit velocity, 106.3. They're killing him. Just nailing the guy. All right, here we go. Bob Musel. There's a deep shot to left field. Oh, around the pole.
Wow, right down the line. Look at the Yankees just barreling back into it.
Look at this one go. This is 295. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh, my God, dude. 295 feet. All right, 6-4. The long ball. They're just hitting the home runs.
They're in that murderous row nickname.
Base hit. I just get the feeling this game is not over. There's Babe Ruth.
You can tie it up if you get a hold of him.
Long drive, deep to left, over his head, and to the wall. The first guy at first had to hold up.
Look at Babe flying in the second.
Yep, second and third. Lou Gehrig
No outs.
Swing and a
Oh,
miss.
struck him out looking.
Big strikeout.
That brings up Lazeri. And it's a pass ball, a wild pitch, and that's gonna bring home another run. 6-5. Pass ball. Oh, Tony Lazeri. It's a deep drive. This is unbelievable. That's gonna be trouble.
This could be a home run. Yeah, again.
And he's gonna be going for a home run inside the park. And another one.
Hey.
7-6 lead for the Yankees. Unbelievable. This is amazing. And this one's going to be.
Look at flying over there.
I know, but it's not enough. And it's going to be a double. Yes.
The famous Otis can't get to it. No one could have.
And that inning ends. Oh, no, it's only 2 outs. Joe Dugan.
Jumping Joe.
And he pops out. This is an amazing game right now. 7-6 after 5 innings.
I think Bruce
2 inside the park home
played,
runs.
Joe Dugan in the great movie, The Babe.
Oh, yeah? Miles Thomas is pitching. I didn't realize he was in this. This is his second inning of work he's on. And see if he can shut this team down. There's so far 2 outs. Cookie Rojas. And he squeaks a single over into right field. Brings up Steve Hovley, pinch hitting for. And he lines it to center for a base hit. Wow. I don't know who Steve Hovley is, but base hit. First and third. Let's see if they can tie the game. Freddie Patek. Grounds to short. It's going to be a tough play. They get it. They get this force out at second, so that ends the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the 6th. Is Gazella pinch hitting for Miles Thomas. And he flies out.
Still anybody's game with the way the Yankees.
Oh my goodness! Another drive deep to left field. This is just amazing. Another home run. Bob Musa this time.
Anybody keeping track of how many home runs you have so far?
I'd like to say there's 5 or 6 or 6 at least by the Yankees. 5 by the Yankees, I think. You can look at the box score if you want. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 home runs for the Yankees and 1 for the Royals. 6 home runs in this game already. And the Yankee Stadium Park, that's pretty big. But it's, granted, down the lines it's still pretty shallow, but
yeah, they're finding this deepest part of the
Babe
park.
Ruth. Base.
What a
wow,
play.
what a play that was. 4-star. Bang. Most players didn't have to jump for that, but he did. There's Lou Gehrig. And you just can't stop them all. That's why they're the 27 Yankees. And there we go. We go to the next top of this. It's only the 7th inning. Plenty of time. Richie Scheinblum. Oh, my God. Another base hit. Could be 2. Yep. Oh, no. He takes a wide turn, but goes back. Amos Otis. Makes the play, makes the out, and only 1 out is made. John Mayberry hit that long home run.
He's a big power guy.
And Yogi Berra. Here we go. What song is this? I don't even know. It's like 100 songs on there or something.
Yeah.
This
is very popular 7th inning stretch for the Yankees in 1927.
It sounds like Zelda music or something.
It was a very sentimental time back then.
Another drive down the
That
line.
might find the
Oh my
corner.
God, dude.
Oh my.
Pat,
I
think everybody's going for a home run this game.
Even Thorne thought that was a
286 for a home run distance. I couldn't get any lower than that. Let's try that one. That's amazing.
Okay, Pat Collins.
Look at that thing.
Throws the base runner out and comes
Oh
up
my
and
God.
hits that
That's
home run.
hilarious.
That landed on top of the wall.
It did. 9-6. These Yankee teams are just. That's 9, 9, and 15 runs the Yankees scored.
A home run cut and he missed.
George Pipgrass is now pitching.
Yankees are almost certain to empty the bench.
Yeah. The Royals should empty their bench as well. That's going to be a tough play, and they can't make it. Paul Shaw, what's he doing?
We haven't heard much from
1 for
Paul
3.
Shaw, who was the MVP for the Royals.
1 for 4 now. Gail Hopkins. And grounds to second. And all right, one more chance for the Royals, and they got to keep the Yankees in the park here. What do they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bob Musial with 2 home runs. My God. Another hit.
Another hit.
Wow. Just a clinic. I mean, I guess this is a huge, this is a huge, what do you call it, difference in teams. So it's kind of expected. I don't think this Royals team played anybody close to this team.
Well, the Royals, they did what they did during the bracket. They scored the runs. They did. Not the Yankees. Some of these teams are just, if they all are hitting on all cylinders, you're going to have one of these days against a team like the 27 Yankees.
Tom Bergmeyer is pitching.
It's tough for a left-handed reliever, though.
Yeah. All right. Top of the ninth. They got to get 6 runs, and I'm not saying that's impossible because it probably isn't right now the way this game's going. 27 Yankees doing 27 Yankees things.
Swing and a miss.
They don't want to be outdone by the 38 Yankees.
And Scheinblum flies out to left, and the Yankees demolish every inning except for the second that they scored a run. So let's see the damage here. 4 for 5 for Combs. 2 home runs for Musial. 1 for Combs, 1 for Ruth, 1 for Lazeri, 1 for Collins, 1 for Koenig. That's amazing.
When Collins and Koenig are hitting runs, you know that if you're the other team, that's not.
Look who got the win. Sean Miles Thomas. He pitched 2 innings of scoreless relief. That's what they needed.
It sounds like he should have been a child star like in the 80s.
Yankees win. And I think we're going to end that right now. And tomorrow, or whenever the next game is going to be, I think tomorrow might be a break. But the next day, we'll definitely finish the first day of games. And we'll move on to the second. And the second day is more exciting because that's a chance for teams to be eliminated.
Yeah, some of the teams can be eliminated.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's either going to be elimination or it's going to be game 3, a little later.
But yeah, this first round's going to take a while. We'll be on all week, so try the deal, tip your waiter. There
may not be any midnight shows though. So, although it's almost a midnight show. So we got the 82 Padres tomorrow, still the 1912 Giants. We got the 2000 Orioles with the biggest upset against the 06 Cubs.
It's kind of funny. We have the 3 of the bigger Cinderella teams in a row between the Royals, the 82 Padres, and then the 2000 Orioles, who were the lowest seed, the worst record to make it.
Exactly. And the 13 Red Sox play the 1910 Cubs.
Now that one's on paper. That should be a good one. Wood and Mordecai Brown. That's a nice
matchup. Should be some good matchups. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
No offense to Tim Lawler going against.
No.
We'll give him a chance.
Yeah, I think Jamie's off the camera for the night. I just wanted to say thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you for watching. This is a lot of fun. Again, this is basically what Jamie and I have been doing for over a year now, just about. Yeah. So
I mean, up in Discord, we're just bringing it to the YouTube for people crazy enough to want to tune in and watch.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me just say, there you go, Jamie. You can sign off. And we'll be back again soon. If not tomorrow, definitely Monday. Tomorrow is Monday. If not tomorrow, definitely Tuesday, probably. Oh, probably, definitely, probably.
And thanks for coming and watch, Bernie. We appreciate it. Anybody who made it this far, we triple appreciate it. But
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And for those of you watching not live, I mean, I hope you enjoyed.
Or if you tune in for 10 minutes, 15 minutes,
that's it.
It's
No problem.
it's
No
not going
problem
anywhere.
whatsoever. Nope. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll talk soon. Oh, well, I don't have the thing queued up, but I'm just going to end the stream. We don't have the outro video, but I'm just so not professional. So, all right. Bye-bye, everyone.